Hello?
Seriously, dude, like, what the F?
Oh, is this about Epstein?
No, like, I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't.
I told you that. I thought we were besties. I really did.
Well, so did I, Dom.
Well-
Oh my God, this thing is really blowing up with Musk and Trump. So now, Steve Bannon is telling Donald Trump to deport Elon Musk.
You know, Elon is standing on principles. He wants to cut the budget into a situation that they save money instead of waste or spend more money than they have.
So now they are calling for Elon Musk to be deported back to South Africa, where he came from.
The world's richest man, Elon Musk, was he once illegal in the United States of America?
Is the social media war between Donald Trump and Elon Musk scripted? And number two, is one of them trying to tell the truth to the public? This is the question that I want us to discuss about today, because at the moment, the pressure is increasing. Before we do that, let's watch this clip.
I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
He was sitting alongside the German chancellor, but President Trump had a lot more to say today about billionaire Elon Musk, who has been bashing Trump's signature bill all week.
He knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody. And he never had a problem until right after he left.
False. This bill was never shown to me even once, Musk spat back as he rebutted his former boss in real time with a flurry of posts on his social media site, X. Bankrupting America is not okay, he wrote. Kill the bill.
It goes to very special people. And
the very public falling out comes just 6 days after Trump handed Musk a key to the White House, and 4 months after the two declared their bond unbreakable.
I love the president. I just want to be clear about that.
I don't care about that.
I know. I love the president.
You love the president.
I wanted to find somebody smarter than him. I searched all over. I just couldn't do it.
But Musk, who Trump hired to cut spending, has been railing against what he calls the big ugly bill. It's estimated that the bill's mix of tax cuts, Medicaid cuts, and border security measures will add $2.4 trillion to the federal deficit. And Musk isn't the only conservative who wants changes.
My response to Mr. Musk is that, I feel your pain.
Elon's, I think, saying things that a lot of the American people feel. It's like, what are you doing?
The bill is incredible.
But Trump suggested today that Musk, whose last day was Friday, is just having separation anxiety.
People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly, and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it.
Such ingratitude, Musk responded. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. The spat went beyond policy and into the personal when, without presenting evidence, Musk posted this about the president and the late Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted child sex offender. Time to drop the really big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason, he said, that they have not been made public.
Elon Musk claims that President Donald Trump is in a fight that is involved with the sex scandal. And now, this has really put a lot of tension on the social media. To some extent, now the Americans are claiming that President Donald Trump needs to step down. But at the moment, we do not know between the two who is saying the truth. The question was, is this whole thing scripted? It could be, because it's just the other day, Donald Trump was saying Mr. Fantastic. And this name, Mr. Fantastic, was for the only his that is Elon Musk. Few days later, or rather, he even said he bought a car from Elon Musk. That is the Tesla product. But days later, he says he does not want to see Elon Musk around White House with his little cars. So now, can we say that these two are trying to script this thing to sell Tesla in the US and global in general? It could be the strategy, but if this is the strategy, it has a negative part of it in two ways. It's either the consumers may end up hating this product to the fullest. And on the other side, the consumers may decide to buy this product just to check on what exactly President Donald Trump was speaking about. So now, if President and his friend, the president for the global, the superpower, can decide to script such a move just for his friend to get likes, is this real? Are we serious? That is the question. And now, the other question that I am asking, now, who is standing for the truth between the two? Let's watch this clip.
You know, Elon is standing on principles. He wants to cut the budget into a situation that they save money instead of waste or spend more money than they have. And he was told that his role would be just that. But when he was presented with a budget that in no way represented savings, he stood by his principles and said, I'm not prepared to support this. This is wrong. And so therefore I stand by my son.
So now, according to this video, Elon Musk could be standing for the truth because his job description, his JD, when he was awarded this job by the president, was to ensure that he cuts costs. Yeah, like you see, there's this organization called USAID that is usually funded by the America company. I mean, the American government. You saw the world was crying that, you know, they're going to suffer because the funds are going to be chopped off. So basically the duty of Elon Musk was to ensure he cuts all the costs that are not making sense to the government of the United States of America. And now the bill was brought in, and by him standing for the truth, he said he cannot sign that particular bill. In the name, it's going to dismantle, it's going to put a lot of pressure into the consumers, into the pocket of the taxpayers. So this story is from two angles, but now the truth will still unveil itself. But now, let's watch this clip where now Elon Musk has again gone to the social media and he's saying that as much as they are in this social media war and whatever is happening between him and President Donald Trump, he has admitted that he truly went overboard. Let's watch this clip.
Gratitude, Musk responded. Without me, Trump would have lost the election.
Yesterday, there was demonstration in the United States of America.
Seen a march like this in New York City.
So now they are calling for Elon Musk to be deported back to South Africa, where he came from. It didn't take long for them to pull that card. They're saying that he's an illegal immigrant and his money is the only reason why he's even here. Steve Bannon called him a parasitic illegal immigrant. And that's the chief of strategists for the White House. That's this guy right here. And so he's saying to Donald Trump, You need to deport Elon. He does not belong here. He's illegal. But even in other news, they're calling for Elon Musk to apologize. And Elon Musk says that he will apologize when Trump releases the full dump of the Epstein files. Now, we've seen this script before, guys. We've seen it. Vince McMahon is Elon Musk and Donald Trump is himself back in 2008. And y'all remember this script, right? Donald Trump won in the end. He ended up shaving Vince McMahon's head, as you can see here. Look at this. It's a show. It's a show. Welcome to the spectacle. Welcome to the show. Give them their bread and give them the circus, and they will be quiet. They'll be okay. Give them their entertainment and give them food, and they will be all right. That is what we're watching on the world stage right now.
So what does it tell you? Does it mean that the two have seen their script is bringing another twisted angle or story? That's why they are trying now to again align. That's why they're trying to come back together. Because now the demonstration was all about Trump must resign. Trump must go. Trump must resign. Those kind of conversation. And now the two bulls, Elon Musk and Trump, they're now, Elon Musk is now on social media and is like, you know, as much as we have these differences, I went overboard. So what is really happening between the carpet? Someone is trying to sweep their dirt under the carpet. Someone is trying to hide their dirt behind the curtains, or what exactly is happening? Yeah, what exactly is happening?
Oh my God, this thing is really blowing up with Musk and Trump. So now, Steve Bannon is telling Donald Trump to deport Elon Musk. Steve Bannon claims that Musk is an illegal alien. He's not a legal U.S. citizen. And he's saying that he wants an investigation, an immediate investigation into it, and he wants Trump to deport Elon Musk. I guess back to South Africa. This is just awesome. I mean, it's just been such a bummer for the last couple of months, just reporting on like how they're in cahoots with each other and they're canceling everything out and firing people. And now this is just genius. You know that this is just, it's going to get so ugly. Trump can't lose anything. So he is going to go full guns after Elon Musk. And Musk is what? The wealthiest man in the world. So he's going to go full on after Trump. And I think some bad shit's going to come out of this. I think some stuff from the election's going to come out of it. I think Elon will probably, you know, if it gets really ugly, Elon will probably look for some type of immunity and strike a deal with lawmakers in exchange for like some serious dirt. But in the meantime, that just cracks me up. Steve Bannon, who looks like he needs a shower all the time. Although his hair looks clean, but he just looks dirty. I don't know why, but he's such a brat and he's just such a weirdo. And I love how he goes back and forth. Sometimes he seems like he's against Trump, but then he comes to his aid and, you know, says that Elon Musk should be deported immediately. More to come.
Now they're saying the demonstration has come up and the guys want, the citizens want Donald Trump to go home. And you see, during this demonstration, the Burkina Faso flag was raised very, very high. So now, what exactly does this tell you? People are tired. Like the citizens are tired. The world is tired because of the actions of President Donald Trump. And could this be one of the things that has made the two bulls to still come back together? Because by them fighting now, the surrounding enemy are now winning against them. Yeah, the enmity is giving another enemy an entity to success. I don't know. But now, Ibrahim Traore is the one trending in America at number one. And now the Americans are preferring to be led by this guy, this young African from Burkina Faso, young president. Yeah. Things are keeping on coming day by day. But we still have to look into the script, whether it's Elon Musk is standing for the truth, because the bill was meant to put a lot of economical problem into the country. And on the other side, we want to know whether it's true what Donald Trump says Elon Musk wanted to force the Tesla product, those are the cars, to the American people. Yeah, the truth is American. But now, on the other hand, you see, now the Americans, they're making fun. They're making fun out of this quarrels between the two. Let's watch this clip here.
Hello?
Seriously, dude, like, what the F?
Oh, is this about Epstein?
No, like, I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't.
I told you that. I thought we were besties. I really did.
Well, so did I. Donald.
Well, look.
But I wanted
that's uncalled
I wanted to
for.
cut spending, so.
I was going to take you to the island. I was going to take you. Remember that? I was going to take you there.
You were?
We were going to have a good time, and you ruined it. You botched it. You botched it so badly. So badly you botched it.
I just really wanted to make government efficient.
No,
so.
this is unforgivable that you would say that.
Well, you left me no choice, Donald.
This is like hose before bros level betrayal. That's
well, I have a lot of those. So.
And I was going to give you a hose. I was going to take you there. I still know where it is.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong.
Well, you left me no choice.
I let your little kid wipe boogers on my desk. You know that. In front of the press, I let him wipe little boogies, beautiful boogies, but I let him do it. I let him do it because I believed in our country. And I wanted you to be a part of that.
I know, but you screwed it up.
You botched it so badly. It's unbelievable.
I didn't botch it.
You know what? You don't have the cards right now. You don't have the cards. I'm going to go burn my Tesla. How do you like that? You like that?
Oh, you go for it. Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
I was never even there, and you know that. I was never there.
What, on Epstein's Island? Yes, you were.
We can ask Epstein himself. I'll call him. I'll call him right now.
Oh, really? How are you going to do that? He's dead.
Oh, you think he is?
Well, yeah.
Jeff.
In addition to that, some of the Americans are claiming that because of this pressure that is happening into the wallet of the consumers, into the hands of the or rather into the economy of the American citizens, they want Donald Trump together with his government, they want Donald Trump to step down and Elon Musk be deported back to South Africa. Look at this clip.
So now they are calling for Elon Musk to be deported back to South Africa where he came from. It didn't take long for them to pull that card. They're saying that he's an illegal immigrant and his money is the only reason why he's even here. Steve Bannon called him a parasitic illegal immigrant. And that's the chief of strategists for the White House. That's this guy right here. And so he's saying to Donald Trump, you need to deport Elon. He does not belong here. He's illegal. But even in other news, they're calling for Elon Musk to apologize. And Elon Musk says that he will apologize when Trump releases the full dump of the Epstein files. Now, we've seen this script before, guys. We've seen it. Vince McMahon is Elon Musk and Donald Trump is himself back in 2008. And y'all remember this script, right? Donald Trump won in the end. He ended up shaving Vince McMahon's head. As you can see here, look at this. It's a show. It's a show. Welcome to the spectacle. Welcome to the show. Give them their bread and give them the circus and they will be quiet. They'll be okay. Give them their entertainment and give them food and they will be all right. That is what we're watching on the world stage right now.
When it gets to a point where someone wants another person to be deported back to their state, it means this person has really messed. This person has really gotten into their nerves. This person has made the economy to go to an extent that is not, that is, let me say that is wanty. Yes. And that is the point where now, Elon Musk has reached and he has taken this particular country. Now, Before we close down this discussion, let's watch this clip and let's get to know who truly Elon Musk is before we wind up the conversation.
The world's richest man, Elon Musk, was he once illegal in the United States of America? Elon Musk was born in South Africa. He immigrated to Canada at the age of 17. He joined his mother and was able to immediately obtain Canadian citizenship. In 1992, for his third year in university, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, entered the U.S. on a student visa. He graduated University of Pennsylvania and then enrolled in Stanford in 1995 to enter a PhD program. After 2 weeks at Stanford, he quit Stanford and started a company with his brother, Kimball. We don't know anything else about what his immigration status was when he quit Stanford, other than he was on a student visa, and that we also know in 2002 he became a U.S. citizen. So what happened between the 2 weeks he quit Stanford on his student visa and the time he became a U.S. citizen in 2002? We know in 2013 at a Milken Global Business event, he and his brother Kimball were interviewed. And Kimball said at this interview, when he was asked about his first funding for $3 million in the company that he and his brother started in 1995, Kimball said, quote, "When they did fund us, the investors realized that we were illegal aliens." End quote. Elon Musk shot back, "Well, it was a gray area." There is no gray areas in immigration. You're either legal or you're not legal. This is what I think happened. When Elon dropped out of Stanford after 2 weeks, he became an undocumented immigrant. He was no longer on a student visa. Nobody particularly sponsored him because he started his own business. Probably Elon Musk was undocumented in the U.S. for months and months. Probably he either sponsored himself in the EB1 category for somebody with extraordinary ability, or more likely in the EB2 category, national interest waiver, that he was building businesses, and it's in the interest of the United States to build .com companies back in 1995. Both of those applications required a self-sponsorship. Both were relatively fast back in the 90s. And once he was approved, he either processed for his green card in Canada without a 3 or 10 year bar because he was in that DS status, or paid a $1,000 penalty fee and adjusted his status in the U.S. under Section 245I. He likely got his green card by late 1996, early 1997. That's why he became a U.S. citizen in 2002, 5 years later. But certainly it likely appears that from the time he quit Stanford after 2 weeks in his PhD program to the point of either adjusting his status under 245I or returning home to Canada to pick up his green card and return, he was undocumented, maybe for months, maybe even for more than a year, living in the United States illegally.
So that is the brief history about Elon Musk. So this is a billionaire, but things to do with politics, I don't think he's the right person to I think he's the right person to advise the president economical wise, but he's not it's not the reason, or rather he's not the only person that is supposed to advise the president. We have several business people, we have several billionaires, people who have done their investment, they understand the business, the economy very well. So at least the president should have found for himself several guys to get different opinions, different strategies to counter the economy for the US. I know Donald Trump himself is an economist. He understands the economy well. But when you are you are in a certain position, there's something in this world you can't know everything. You allow yourself to learn. At some point, you allow yourself to be challenged. So you get information from different sources. This will help you to know which decision for you to come up with. But now, when you depend on one source, it means you will never understand what is happening on the ground. And on daily basis, things are evolving. Things keep on changing. And you know what? at the end of the day, you may think that the same thing, the same way they used to be, the same way they were operating back in 2020, it's the same way it's operating in 2025. That will be a lie in your mind. That will be a lie in your strategy. That will be a lie in your growth. So, Donald Trump and the American people, we wish you well as you push the entire thing. But Donald Trump has to step up. His game has to go on the next level. As much as it's only one term that is operating, and he knows very well that he has nothing to lose, be considerate to the people of America. My name is Isaac Obomba, and this is Africanization Data. I would like to get your reaction in the comment section. Until the next episode, bye bye for now.